if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe. This is a wholesome channel. My goal here is to lighten you up and brighten your day. Today we're going to be talking about the Xerox variety Hawaiian Ti Plant, also known as cordyline. It's one of my favorite flowers. Look at this foliage, it's incredible. It's so dark looking, and look at this hot pink variegation. It's so pretty, I love it. It is such a tropical vibe. One of my favorite things to do with this plant is to cut off some of this foliage, put it in vases with other cut flowers. It just brings this total tropical vibe. There's a link in the description of a video about that if you'd like to check it out. It shows you how to make flower arrangements out of your own houseplants. One of my other favorite things about the Hawaiian Ti Plant is how easy it is to propagate it. You can cut off a part of the stem about 6 inches, take off all the bottom leaves, leave a couple at the very top, and then put it in water. Now, where the water's touching the stem, roots will come out, and then once the roots are a couple inches long, you can put it in dirt, and then you have a whole new plant. Now this is a big beauty. She can grow up to 12 feet tall. It's incredible. They thrive in more sun. They don't really like to be in the shade. These really cool variegated varieties, they really like a lot of sun, so give them the most that you can. I give them the sunniest spot that I have. Now they grow at a fairly decent rate, but it does eventually get root bound, and it doesn't really like that. It really likes some space to grow, so at that point you can repot it. Oh, it likes well-draining potting soil, and you want to dry it out in between your waterings, and you probably will water it about once a week, a little less in the winter time. Now if you're using tap water, it is a fluoride sensitive plant, so you may see some negative effects. You can use filtered water if you'd like, or just make the plant live through it as best as it can if it's not that serious to you. It can survive in temperatures 50 degrees and up. It is going to thrive in warmer temperatures, and it absolutely loves humidity. It does not like dry air, so don't have it by your radiator or anything blowing hot dry air on it. It won't like that at all. It also doesn't like drafts, so don't put it by a window or anything like that. Keep it in a nice sunny spot, put a lot of humidity around it and a lot of light, and it'll be so happy, and you'll have all these beautiful new leaves to take out and use around the house. It's so cool. I love the vibe this plant gives me. The Hawaiian Ti Plant is also toxic to cats and dogs, so keep them away from them. However, it has a lot of really unique uses, and some of it is used in cooking, wrapping food inside the leaves and cooking it. Now I'm going to show you guys how to take care of it and make it cleaner. You see this leaf down here is kind of like not looking so great. You can just easily take some scissors and trim them off. They easily break off by hand if you just kind of push down on the way that they're growing opposite. When they're ready to come off, they'll come off real easy. That was fairly easy. A couple of them just look kind of ooky, so I just kind of took them off. It's one of the few houseplants that has a really dark foliage as well, so that's something that I very much appreciate out of it. I hope you can really tell, versus the anthuriums behind me, how dark this foliage really is. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I really appreciate your time. I hope you guys learned something really cool and can now better take care of your Hawaiian Ti plants. They bring a wonderful vibe to the house, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy them in your life. Bye guys, until next time.